Loy Meets World here, and we are back with another one today. We've got some Li Dailin gameplay, and it's coming from Tushman, who is currently rank 4 in the world. And of course, he is the #1 Li Dailin player at the recording of this video, the best of the best right now. We've watched a few of his videos. We're just going to be seeing him spawn in bush, even though that is not where you would usually spawn for this route. Usually what you do is you'd go from forest, then to beach, then you touch on hotel, and then you go to factory. So I guess him considering his opponents and the people he has to watch out for. Now already will be in forest, looted beach like really quickly, finish that beach section very quick. Gonna be picking up the stone that he needs to finish motorcycle helmet, and that's really great. Gonna be finding the knucks that he's gonna need to get the iron knuckles done and eventually build that into the blood wing. Just using his Q as normal as always, just to get around the map faster. Guys, I love Li Dailin. I really do love this character. That's why we're seeing yet another video on Li Dailin, and we're just going to be seeing him parting around very strong. Going to be able to finish the clan clatter. Okay, we're going to see someone port into the region. Will he fight? No, does not fight. It's just an Emma, and the Emma is going to be just piecing out, and peace between the two characters. Almost the same height, these two characters, except Emma's height is apparently classified. You can find the details in the old game, but I was looking in the wiki for the new game, and they just put like an X with the question mark next to Emma's height, and I was like, wow, mysterious. What is going on here? What's actually going on here is Tushman's just roaming around the map, really just trying to get that build done. He finished the Bloodwing Knuckle as I was just going on my rant about Emma. Going to be getting the Windbreaker now, and can soon build that into a jacket. I think he's got chain jacket done. He's actually got the whole rocker jacket done actually, so gonna be able to get that rocker's jacket, and he's gonna be looking really good. Healing reduction gonna be coming through from that item, as well as 30 attack power, as well as some defensive stat. I can't remember whether it stops normal damage or skill damage. I'm assuming it stops a little bit of normal damage. The rocker's jacket, it belongs to Heart. I'm almost 100% sure that it belongs to Heart. And now gonna be able to finish that Flowers of Fate. That's really big. We'll see whether he upgrades that into an Emerald Tablet later on. I don't think he'll have enough time to, but that would also be amazing. Okay, he's gonna be building the Gauntlet here. We'll see what that's for as well. Could get Brazil Gauntlet, or could get Divine Gauntlet. So we're just going to be seeing the knee pads come through. Knee pads needed, of course, for the Tachyon brace. Okay, he eats a Q from the Lennox, eats an E. Oh, he eats the W as well, but he just walks away from that situation. Lennox feels she doesn't have enough damage to deal with Tushman, and Tushman does not feel like that was a fight he was going to win anytime soon. Both of them prioritizing time and getting the item completions done. That's very important. Tushman will need the Sheath of Shah Jahan that's going to be coming through right now as I mention it. Sheath of Shah Jahan, 30 attack and a bunch of HP coming out from that item. So now going to be a bit more tanky, bit more damage. Always great to see that on the Li Dailin. Just going to be shredding the wolves here, looking for Mithril, guys. Mithril is what you need to succeed when you're playing these more auto attack based characters. You can get a bunch of different items that are useful. I'm not sure what the word is on Tachyon Brace versus Mithril Boots, but Mithril Helm definitely curb stomps motorcycle helmet. We'll see now that he's kind of gotten his full build done, and he's gotten it done really quickly. Almost like sub 4 minutes. Not almost sub 4 minutes. Sub 4 minutes he's full build, and now he's dueling a Luke, and I don't think this is a fight he wins. Luke with the weapon skill, and now he's using his E. He's taking so much damage, gonna have to ult away from this, and he does. Oh, Luke missing the ult at the end of that, really getting getting made dizzy there by Tushman, but Tushman taking a fight that he just cannot win, and now he's resting up. Will he try and re-engage this? That is the question. We see that Luke is putting in some energy there, well, is attacking something in the corner there, and Tushman just going to be walking the other direction. Will be seen on this ward and just jumping over the wall after checking whether the bear was up. So what I wanted to say is that items that we're going to be looking for him to complete now is the Tactical Ops Helm. Tactical Ops Helm, definitely a item that would be a little bit high priority. We'll see whether the Divine Gauntlet takes priority over what he wants to do. Okay, and we just see a Fiora in the region right now. Fiora is going to be picking up Rogers, but also picking up a fight from Tushman. Tushman wants this, and he goes in with the Q, and now he's just dueling the Fiora. Fiora doing a lot of damage back. I'm not sure who wins this. Fiora wins this. Oh my gosh, Tushman taking so much damage. He's gonna have to run away. Fiora is in hot pursuit, and now the emojis are coming out, and Tushman gets left alone by the Fiora here. I think the Fiora could have downed him, but Fiora just going to be spending some time doing something else. We see the Fiora actually leaving a Tuan Tien on the floor. Okay, sorry for that interruption. We just saw the Fiora just run into the distance, and now Li Dailin gonna be assaulting a chicken here and going to be pathing into Chapel. Chapel is probably where he's going to get the components to finish the Divine Fist, guys. That looks like what he's aiming to build right now. So we'll be seeing that item completion come through. And he's just ravishing the area in the meantime. Also going to be able to get the health potion. That's pretty big. We're also going to want to see what he builds for his accessory. Maybe might want to swap out the Flowers of Fate for a Dublin, a Buccaneers Dublin in some time. And we could also be seeing the accessory item be shifted up. I know that Mithril Shield almost always ends up replacing the Sheath of Shah Jahan. But right now there's a Rossi to fight. And the Rossi going in really aggressively with the W. And he's just using his W as well. And going to be using the silence on the Rossi. And now using his Q. Rossi misses her ult. That's going to be really big. She's going to have to kite this. And now Tushman going in with the damage. Tushman just trying to land some autos here. Rossi kiting out with the E. And that might change the fight. Oh, but he goes in with the ultimate. That is so big. And that's going to be the Rossi going down at the end. Tushman pulling out 40 or 50% of the Rossi's health bar just in a matter of seconds. He blows her up. What is going on with Tushman's damage right now? That Q is melting opponents. That's so crazy. Really well played by him. He gets himself on the board finally. Gets the first kill of the game. The last two fights looked very, very scary for him. Even this one was a bit sketchy for a while, but then at the end asserted his dominance on the Rossi. And I just love watching Tushman play. So efficient. Another Rossi just walks into what seems to be a death here. And Tushman not going to be taking the fight after that. Decides to disengage. And he'll be activating the console here. Getting vision in the area. I think was very scared of a third party there. He takes the fight onto the Rossi. Takes too much damage. Gets third partied and goes down. Maybe saw some characters in this area before walking in. And that's why he was so worried to take the fight. Now going to be attacking Wolves. Will he find Mithril, guys? Mithril, like I said earlier, very, very big for those item completions. And unlucky, does not find the Mithril that he's looking for. Or the Meteorite. Meteorite would also be clutch because Meteorite would allow you to build Moonstone into Moonlight Pendant. And I do think Moonlight Pendant as well could be another item that replaces the Flower of Fate on top of the Buccaneers Dublin. We'll see which one he ends up getting. Hasn't picked up a PPK here, so I'm guessing... Oh! Mithril found! Alright, manages to find the Mithril and also finding a Fiora right now. Okay, and Luke is in this area. So many people in this area. This is what Tushman was very afraid of earlier when he didn't take that fight on the Rossi. Somehow very aware that there were people here even before activating the console. And now Fiora and that Luke are very, very close in proximity to each other. But Tushman just going to be hyper looping out of that factory area and heading out to, is this hotel? Yeah, he's in hotel. And he's going to be using the Mithril. I thought he'd use it for Mithril Shield, but he's going to be building the Imperial Silk Gloves. There we see him get the piano wire he needs for the Mithril String. And now Imperial Silk Gloves coming through. And what this is basically an attack stat going up from 53 attack to 88 attack power. That's from his main item, the Bloodwing Knuckle, not the Divine Fist that he built. So what is going to happen as well is that he's also going to be getting movement speed from this item, the Imperial Silk, but he's just going to be doing so much base damage just based off the fact that he's got that 88 attack and he's keeping that item in. I think he will need now to focus on building a little bit more attack speed and getting an item like Tactical Ops Helmet done. I think that becomes more essential once you swap out the Divine Fist for the Imperial Silk Gloves. And now he bumps into an Eyesore, does not actually want the engage on the Eyesore once the boar ends up eating the residual damage and gonna have to jump over a wall. Oh, he's so slick when he does that as well. That's so sick, guys. And now just activating the console. More wolves to be attacked. And will he get more mithril? That is the big question. Heated oil plus meteorite. Oh, he's gonna be able to get Moonlight Pendant and instantly goes for the Moonstone here. Not even playing games. Gonna have to find a ribbon though, and Moonlight Pendant will be coming through on Tushman as long as he can survive for that long. Okay, so there was a Luke in the area and he's not playing any games with the Luke, not playing with the Lennox either, just pinging that there's something going on. Lennox sticking to that usual Lennox strategy of kiting the wick, and now he goes aggressive on the Luke here and he's gonna be ulting her. Oh, and gets the kill. Lennox wanted to take that, used his ult as well and the weapon skill to try and yoink that Luke away. Both of them kind of just wrecking that Luke, and now Fiora here in hot pursuit. There's an Aya here as well. So much chaos in this region. Oh man, almost everyone in this region right now. And Tushman just gonna have to be kiting and running away from these situations. Does not want to engage on them. And he's gonna get away. Aya does not have the chase potential to keep up with the Li Dailin. It's almost unnecessary to chase Li Dailin for too long because she can always jump over walls, and she has two abilities which can do that, which is a Q and her R. Once her R is up, which you don't know when it might be up, she can just get away at any point. So not a lot of characters who can chase her down. Definitely not Aya. I've seen Adela do pretty well chasing her down, but that was when Adela was very, very busted. Now, I'm not sure you want to chase the Li Dailin down with the Adela. Alright, and just going to be farming up, getting some kills. He's now level 17, just hit that new level. He's on a new level, Tushman. Guys, if you can't tell, I'm in a great mood. Had a great day today. Just got out, got a little bit refreshed. And the upload schedule has been a little bit shaky, I will not lie. I'm going to be trying to fix that, but no promises, because what I want to do is put out the best content. When I put something out, I want to be putting it out in a great state. I want to be feeling the vibes. And today I'm really feeling the vibes. Mithril Boots! Tushman also feeling the vibes, and that's instantly going to be swapping out for the Tachyon Brace. So what's going to happen here is he will be losing 10% attack speed, will be getting a better defensive stat, and the cooldown reduction that he will be getting, he'll be losing cooldown reduction, and he'll be gaining attack speed with that weapon swap. We'll also be getting some movement speed off of the Mithril Boots. They have a sick movement speed stat of 0.5 movement speed. I think that's the highest base movement speed stat in the game. I do think Boots of Hermes makes you move faster out of combat, but base movement... Oh, and he places the ward to catch out the Eyesore! Oh, and he ults him! What is he going on? What is he going on? We'll be able to get the Eyesore here in 1 second when his Q comes up, and that's going to be Eyesore going down. Oh my goodness. Alright, so if you guys didn't see what happened there, the Eyesore tried to outplay him with his E by just getting away, and he instantly warded when he saw the Eyesore, meaning the Eyesore couldn't stealth away from that situation and just got bursted down so quickly that he couldn't respond. Thought he was outplaying Tushman, but Tushman showing what a rank 4 player does. That was so sick, guys. I suggest going back and watching that play again. If you didn't catch it the first time, try and ignore my screaming. I was caught off guard. Alright, and that's 3 kills for Tushman, 7 players left, and 13 minutes into the game. Actually 14 right now. I'm loving this gameplay. So powerful. Again, Li Dailin, one of my favorite characters. This whole series started with the Li Dailin video. That's kind of why as well, but I just loved her as well. You know, my one thing about Li Dailin right now, my one complaint is the skin. The new skin. Oh man, I thought it was gonna look a bit more hype. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will say they did a lovely job on the skins, and a video should be dropping today about that, like my opinions on the skins. But oh man, Li Dailin was the only disappointing one for me. And she's not even that disappointing, might I add. It's just that the silhouette for the mesh, so the kind of the way the model fits on her still feels the same. And I thought they'd make it a bit more sleek, kind of like they've done with other characters, or they might accentuate certain things and condense certain things. Even the colors are more or less the same. She's still got this base yellow in her design, and then she's kitted out with like a jade green. So I wasn't really feeling it, but the rest of the skin, let me tell you, oh, Rossi's skin. Guys, that new Rossi skin is going to be a banger. Speaking of Rossi, I think he's pursuing this Rossi, at least going to be finding the Fiora. This Fiora has a Monohoshi Zao done and Mithril armor. Lots of item completions on this Fiora. Going to be very scary to fight, but she does not want smoke with Tushman right now. Tushman looking like a bully on the map. No one wants to fight, and that's just going to be everyone running away. Earlier, I don't know if you guys saw it while I was having one of my low tangents, but Rossi actually managed to get the kill onto the wicker line there. We didn't see the Rossi do it, but that's kind of why I think he was hovering the Rossi there. Wanted to see what her items were and where she is. And the Rossi is a threat. I thought she'd build red shoes, but built the auto arms and a blazing dress. And I think those two items viable on Li Dailin, so Rossi might be a target to kill here. A very good kill. I just love what he does. Sees where he's gonna hyperloop first, so no surprises when he steps into the region. Okay, and Wolf's gonna be going down, taken very professionally, not even looking for Mithril anymore. Does have the tactical ops helm now. Oh man, my tangents are so crazy. Haven't been tracking a lot of the item completions, but I know that Moonlight Pendant came through. I covered that. The arm item can definitely get upgraded right now. The Sheath of Shah Jahan can move into a, I don't think radar, but I really think Mithril Shield. So Mithril Shield should be an item he's focused on. He is also actively looking for VF Blood, even though Rossi got it. Okay, stuns! Gets stunned by the Yuki here. He's looking for VF Blood for the Chinese Opera Mask. That's why he's got a mask. Oh man, just ate a stun from the Yuki. The Yuki did not want the fight. And the Fiora does have an Emerald Tablet. Not sure that he'd ever want that now, though. So even if he landed the kill on a Fiora here, the one with the Emerald Tablet, don't think he'd be picking up that item since he got the Moonlight Pendant done. Oh, he's waiting out a vision for the Rossi. Oh, this is going to be really, really big. Rossi has no idea that he's here. Tushman being an absolute beast here. Oh, no, the Rossi. Oh, just like a wild animal stepping into its death. Oh, and she gets hunted, boys. Yes, the Q. And that is crazy. Oh, my word. And that's going to be Tushman. He's taking so much damage on the back end of this fight, but just uses the ult to catch that Rossi and gets the auto arms. That's exactly the item he needs. Definitely going to be throwing away the Sheath of Shah Jahan. We're going to see now how long it takes for him to switch up the item. Just seems to be looking for something. Dumping the Powder of Life. Throws that Sheath of Shah Jahan on the floor where it belongs, and the auto arms going to be coming through. Huge attack and attack power and defense stat from that item. It's just great. Okay, let's see what Tushman does. He's been playing like an absolute beast on the map. Very, very scary to come across him. And just searching that bush with his E, not face checking anything. Has 4 kills right now. 18 minutes into the game. This one has been a pretty long one, I must say. A lot of the games are finishing faster from what I've noticed. But that could just be me. I could just be watching streamers who are just beasts at closing out games really, really quickly. And I could just be seeing a lot of high kill games. But recently I've been noticing games close up faster. And this is why Aya just going to be attacked here. And she's going to be trying to run out of the safe area. Will she make it? Tushman leaving the Aya to get away. Doesn't want to be taking time on his timer. Now 5 players left and they are all cooped up into this small region. We're going to be seeing some death announcements very, very soon. It's just inevitable. Aya with the Magnum Bow and Queen of Hearts. Bracelet of Scatty. That Aya is stacked. Okay, and Branch is picked up by Tushman and dropped swiftly after that. I think the branches are picked up to deny a circlet into a Lycian Halo in case someone has 4 scores. So now the Yuki walks into the region. Yuki playing this really patiently, just leaving some traps on the floor, making it hard for Tushman to walk in, and leaving more traps on the ground. And now Tushman has to crack these. He has cracked some, and now goes in with his E. Oh, gonna have to walk away from that. Dodges out with his Q really expertly. And now they're taking time on their timers. They're gonna wanna fight now. And the 1v1, the Yuki versus the Li Dailin. Who wins? The stun lands. Oh! And if that trap lands, that does a lot. But it doesn't land. The ult doesn't land. Both ults miss. And now a Fiora going to be third partying this, making it a whole lot more complex. Tushman going to be eating damage here. And Fiora turning onto that Yuki. Fiora doesn't have a lot of time on a timer though. Will she get the kill onto the Yuki? 3, 2, 1. And the Fiora going to be going down here. Pops because of the time. And now Tushman going to be able to take some food off of her. That's going to be very useful. Also using some question marks on that vase or that pot there in the region. Does have rights. Does he take Mithra Armor? Doesn't have the time. Just popping that Yuki. Yuki gonna not have time to finish this up. And Tushman getting another kill to his name. 5 kills. And now it's a 1 versus 1. Fiora versus Li Dailin. He's so low. Tushman taking so much damage on the back end of his fight. Oh, he has to jump off the wall. I cannot keep up. I'm just hype, guys. Alright. Taking all that damage on the back end of the fight. And now we have a little bit of calm. We've got 20 seconds of calm before the two have to fight each other again. Tushman just trying to get his health back. And he's at around 90%. Feels confident to walk in. Will he be taking these glacial shoes? That's a big question. Finds the Mythril Shield, but now doesn't have time to pick it up. Just taking so much damage from Fiora. Fiora is hungry for blood. And he will be jumping off the wall. And Fiora predicting that. Fiora walking around, just clearing that. Tushman life-stealing off the ball, getting so much health back, and now he wants to trade. He's going in on the Fiora, doing so much damage. He's actually winning this. Oh! And what a play at the end of that fight. That's a 6-kill game by Tushman. Huge pop-off by the boy, especially that last fight, guys. That auto attack onto that ball was super clutch, let me tell you. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe. This is your boy Loy Mitzvot signing off.